Hey guys, welcome back to part 12 of Bioshock Infinite, and holy shit, look at that place. Looks kind of freaky, but that's Comstock House. The weirdest frat house on the planet. We're gonna take this elevator to get over there.
Breaks the handle.
And oh! Good to see you, we haven't seen you in a while, Songbird. I like his flipping eye, where each color means like he's either mean or not. And game's over, I'm dead.
Ow.
You'd be dead.
Well, we survived gunshots.
Well, because we have shield.
That and you died like 40 times in the last video.
But injections. Tears. Oh, hey, Latosas. You guys are wacky, per usual. Let me out. This figure, eventually. These scenes are always very, They leave a lot of room for interpretation, I believe. Because I feel like this is part of Booker's subconscious. It's little connections of memories that aren't quite putting themselves together properly, so he kind of imagines these things. And I'm perfectly fine. See, I thought it would have been cool if I actually died here. Spoiler alert. In a game like this.
Stop it!
No!
Go away!
I want to play him!
I want to kill him! That's a really good shot.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving my life, Wolverine Parrot.
I never should have left. Take me back.
Take me back to my broken home that doesn't exist anymore.
Take me home. Please.
Yeah, by the way, if any part of this LP hasn't made you go, this whole 50 minutes is going to do that for you.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't need to do that. You could have just flown back up.
You had a hole up that was bigger. But yeah, Comstock House is a little bit of a rough place. From this point, everything is kind of relevant and starts to kind of play upon your interpretations. You have to play it sometimes a couple times to understand. And of course, I'm here to explain. Of course, I won't explain spoiling, so we'll just see how it goes. I love the random electric bridge.
I would follow that caution line. I wouldn't go past there. Booker, okay.
I really care for Elizabeth. Like zoings.
I'm not letting you take her, you hear me?
What?
Piece of shit!
I feel like Songbird is just insulting me with his. I'm not gonna let you take her. Yeah, right.
Snow. It's July.
You're in the sky.
He still shrugs. I don't understand science. Early 20th century.
I'm not ready to celebrate Christmas yet.
Elizabeth!
Now I am Snow Angels. Ah! This place looks really cool. Probably one of the cooler environments in the game.
Kill it and take its humanity. Oh.
Yum. Piece of madness. Okay.
Take me back to my tower.
I love how those tears are becoming a little bit more inexplicable. Like they're just appearing even, despite the fact Elizabeth is nowhere near me. But we just need to get in here to rescue her. Oh, hey. The statue of Elizabeth.
Some men dream of love.
Some men dream of cobras.
Of a flood of fire.
Oh no, cobras. Ah.
Our Lady Elizabeth, under that, we.
And we turn to Sodom. Why do we deserve
And we pray.
Women don't dream. I am so fucking tired.
not so easy?
What is sleep?
He said, prophet, I want you to
I like how they have these walls of pictures of people that are like sinners and like one wall of good people. So this is wacky when you first get into the game, because I remember I get to this point going like, why did Elizabeth go crazy in 2 seconds?
Wacky, you say? I think the only wacky things here are Nickelodeons.
Which we will find and enjoy. So also we see some new enemies here. Also, listen to this part's a little rough. So we don't get a soundtrack, we just get to listen to Elizabeth get tortured. And those dudes are weird. Not as weird as they used to be. And I'll show. I kind of explained it in the last video, and you'll kind of see what I mean. Of course, I don't know when you guys played when they changed it, because of course, patches they changed this sort of stuff.
When did they change it?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. But I remember the first time I played this encounter was very different. So I'm kind of preparing here.
Yeah, this place kicked my ass.
It's tough. Especially at this point, it's definitely a change in difficulty curve, and it's harder to find supplies. See that guy out there with the massive flashlight? Don't bother fighting him. You can shoot him, but you can't kill him. He's just meant to do his job here. Basically a wacky security camera, so just look at me and get it over with. So when that happens, all the enemies come at you like that. So, okay. I'll explain the difference of what happens. So now you kind of see these guys are kind of like weird soldier dudes. In the original time when I played this, they were much more zombie-like. They were slow and they walked, but you couldn't kill them quickly. You'd shoot them and nothing would happen, really. So your ammunition would just be depleted. It was creepier, I think. This just feels like you're just fighting a bunch of dudes wearing hats.
Yeah. We're insane cops, boy!
Benjamin Franklin, blit!
I'm trying to remember, because I remember running out of ammo, and these guys took like 1,000,000 fucking shots.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to be careful here, because I am running out of ammo. And I will run out of ammo. This part definitely plays on the home of, in a gameplay standpoint. If you didn't upgrade some of your other weapons, then you're probably going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Because you can't assume you're going to find a carbine and a sniper rifle with ammunition in it. There's really no vending machines either. Even in
Bioshock Infinite, bopping solves everything.
It really does.
Not quickly, though.
It's the tortoise rule. Slow and now they're just swinging at each other. Now, this is how the Declaration of Independence was created. George Washington and Benjamin Franklin had a bat fight with a guy with a bop. And a sniper rifle.
Jimmy, you have the worst and best history report ever.
I find it interesting that they got those little kind of glowy shield things. I believe the lighthouse people, those people, that guy that screamed at me, they kind of give you that shield, which makes them so tough. But Storm, once again, made it a lot easier.
Easy, Booker.
Listen,
You could push the button.
just want to see the girl.
You're not getting in here now, so you better just leave.
Just gotta get to the warden's office.
You're not gonna see her? Just go away?
Elizabeth, I know that's you.
No, it's not!
My voice is deeper!
I have a cold. Yuri Lowenthal, stop torturing Elizabeth.
I hear him in everything, but he's one of the few I can't pick out.
Yeah, you can't... There's certain things he does you can really hear. He's pretty good at disguising his voices when he speaks quietly, but naturally when in voice acting, when you start to scream and stuff, it's harder to do.
Neither did I remove
Or
it
when he laughs.
myself. What would happen if I took off the leash?
So this part was very confusing the first time I played it,
As ever.
because it's only felt like maybe 2 seconds, but she's left all these boxophone around explaining how things are not working out, and she's got a big statue and she's talking this weird shit in the megaphone and stuff. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, she very quickly changed from Elizabeth to Comstock.
Yeah, Lady Comstock, basically. Oh, so you don't have to necessarily fight every... Oh, hide. You don't necessarily have to fight every single one of those dudes. They just work like security cameras. If you could just go around their light cone, they can't see you. And you can avoid some of them that way. Some are a lot harder than others. This guy is not too bad. Oh. Trying to trick me.
Just keeps hitting his head on the thing.
Trying to get this mask off, and I don't know how to use my hands. Go. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm playing it right now. Ah!
Booker just trips.
Oh man, I just can't do anything right.
If only Elizabeth were here, she would sing annoyingly in my ear.
See, I just dealt with one room and I'm almost out of ammunition already, so I'm just playing it careful. And that's after playing Bop for 5 minutes. Also, salts. Keep an eye on that stuff, too.
Right hook! Right hook! Right hook! Right hook! Right hook!
It's like, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. This is kind of a... It feels like you're going on a little bit of a guided tour of Tortureland. It's like Disneyland, but people usually don't like going here.
Would you like to pray with me?
Also, Comstock is the one who kind of pushed this. But the feeling you're getting at this point is that Elizabeth was sent here as kind of, okay, we tried to teach you the easy way to become my disciple, but I'm going to just force you the hard way to become my disciple. Which is really kind of fucked up, especially when you look at the surroundings. It's clearly a torture palace.
You kind of don't have much of a choice.
Okay. So that's how that particular clothing works. There's the gun ghost. And there it goes, okay. I don't think I ever really used it in kind of any kind of applicable sense.
Our minds are born.
Her voice also changed to this obnoxious Comstock style here with these particular parts.
They will never find redemption.
Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree here, I guess.
From the roots. My children.
And that's the purpose,
Without
obviously.
blame, without fault. And without
See, with
choice.
the Comstock house, it made it appear like it was some holy ground, but if anything, it gives more the impression of a prison. Oh, hello.
Spirit is found
Howdy.
wanting.
Would you like a tour guide? Perhaps a refreshment? Well, I can't provide that.
I'm Dr. Pettifog, Elizabeth, and I'll be taking care of you.
See,
Defiance.
with a lot of this game, as I mentioned, there's a lot of reflections to the original Bioshock. Pettifong reminds me a lot of Sushong from the original Bioshock, who was the bastard scientist of the game.
Yeah, this looks like a good place to shower. Take a bath.
No, well, no one's here. My body's stinky. I think. See, a lot of these guys appear to be prisoners, so this feels like some kind of prison/indoctrination area where if people are really hard to get impressed into the religion thing, you bring them here and they become forced to become religious.
Yeah, I get more of an insane asylum feel out of this.
And here they come to try to fight me again. This just becomes a fight for survival, to be honest. Don't worry about strategy. Just focus on living.
As much as I like the whole stealth thing, I personally, I just thought it was a little too late for it.
Yeah, I agree. I think at this point it's a little bit weird to start pushing any kind of gameplay mechanic like that. Unless it was from, like, maybe earlier in the game, too. Maybe you could avoid fights, maybe.
It would have flowed a bit more, because here it's just like, well, now you're sneaking. Alright.
Especially since it's not particularly easy to sneak around in this area.
Yeah, that too. It's a bitch.
I think one of the bigger points I think from this one is that it's trying to emphasize once again your need for Elizabeth. Because although you're still kind of a tank with Booker, he's not nearly as strong at this point. He doesn't have enough ammunition. Elizabeth's not there to give you ammunition, so the only thing he can really do is try to sneak, which he sucks at because he never learned it. So it makes the whole experience feel very jarring and be like, man, I miss Elizabeth already. That's idiot. See, they don't like taking showers, so they're just gonna stay there. I figured that out.
It's okay. I'll just have Elizabeth warp me to a dimension where I'm a spy and— oh yeah, damn it.
Okay. Maybe they're not afraid of showers. Maybe they're afraid of wheelchair Benjamin Franklin head. I'm afraid of it too, so don't worry about it. Also, they don't carry anything on them, which makes gathering ammunition difficult.
I thought we were friends.
Benjamin Franklin head is actually the happiest person here.
I found the value!
Value.
Value.
Who wants to play charades for the 500th time? Guess what I am?
Come on. Guess.
Are you still in the room?
The guy's bashed his head so hard it's bleeding. Let me guess, you're a waterfall.
TLCs don't go chasing waterfalls. Yes, I know what that is. Oh, thank God, a carbine. Be my steed. Uh-oh, crow dude. Come on. Crows.
Guns don't kill people. Well, that one does.
That should have been on the advertisement for that particular outfit. Guns don't kill people. Ghosts kill people. Oh, are you just gonna watch me, I guess? But...
do I shoot him? Now?
Why is he hunching against the floor? Ow, that hurt!
Booker, easy.
I do like how the hand cannon was fighting those guys despite being empty.
Yeah, that never makes any sense, but whatever.
Ghost bullets?
Okay, now it makes sense. Don't even have to argue it anymore. It's there. It's done. It's done. Luckily, this part isn't too bad as long as you try to take out at least one of the turrets. If you notice, I am about to die as I say that, but a lot of cover. Wait it out. Elizabeth, I could use a health pack. Oh.
Is he dead? Did he run away?
Yeah, both Fanner ran away. Come on, you turret. I can shoot between... Thank God, you know, because a lot of these games, they would have, like, collision detection between the bars. You can shoot between them. Thank God.
All of the dead indoctrinated people suddenly go, "Here, Booker!" And then this wall of guns comes flying at you.
Hey, a health kit.
We're trying to make other Elizabeth. We. We regret our decision. What did the Lord do? He murdered them!
Sodom and Gomorrah. Humanity wrote a bad.
Okay, Elizabeth, we get
I
it.
know
You,
Bible
you can
words.
read. Okay.
Whenever you ask yourself, what would Jesus do? Remember the answer is murder, 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 murder.
The funny thing, she just said a quote that Comstock said in a very early Voxophone.
I remember that, yeah.
So it just shows the reflection that she's literally become Comstock. Beard and all.
Even if we cure her, why do you think she'll do what you ask? My daughter has two problems.
I am a prophet. Stop asking me questions.
We'll cure her of.
Prophetism.
She's ready. Now we have to make her grow her own beard.
They glue a Santa bear to it. First initial trials failed. Get back here, child George Washington. Nickelodeon. So these Nickelodeons give me the impression they're like, you know, hey, they're crazy people. You know what makes you happy? Hummingbirds. You know, look, he's so happy. Birds. Sure. Hey, I know it doesn't make sense that our climate works when we're high up in the sky and this bird can live up here, but you know, just shut up. Just shut up.
Birds!
Drowning birds!
I still hate my wife!
You better eat. Oh, you still expect the wind to burst in and rescue.
What's happening with his eye there? It's creepy.
6 months.
They have Comstock heads too for some reason.
And their eyes glow.
Yeah, because I can unlock shit now. I feel this is also a point that's pointed out for... Look how glow that shit. I just shot because I got scared. Now it has only one glowy eye. Take that.
Take that, Comstock pirate.
Look back, there's an eye patch on it. How did... This is a multiple options sneak out of here kind of thing. And remember I mentioned up... Oh, okay, sniper rifle, guard me. Okay, shoot for me, no! I didn't ask you to do that! I didn't notice, okay. As I mentioned, you should upgrade your shotgun pretty early on. No reason why not. I mean, mainly because shotgun ammo is a little more plentiful on this level than some of the other bullet types. So... Oh, there's a clothing item over there.
I totally got it on my playthrough.
Damn it. Oh, I didn't want to fight him. I was just like, I don't have any ammo, damn it.
I managed to sneak pie somehow.
A man once promised me.
I know we're joking through all of this, but if there's any point in this game that qualifies as pants wetting, this is it.
Abandoned me to serve his own needs. But in some ways, I
Some way we taught you how to do that graffiti art that everyone does.
How much fate our species deserved.
Deserved.
Do they force their, like, patients to do eye staring contest with that picture? You lose, you don't get any food today. Aww.
Disappointment.
She seems kind of upset that somehow I didn't save her. I'm coming to save her now, shut up.
Prophet.
I'll save you here in a moment, but
Grand
first off...
I've been denied
There's a toy boat.
I followed a man.
I want to make sure I was all safe,
Everything my father was
so I can
not.
enjoy my Nickelodeon here.
That man was a false shepherd. And when the wolves came for me,
So, this part, yeah, I was definitely confused because she's saying, like, I didn't save her. And I was sitting there like, I just got here, shut up. You're complaining already. See there, insane people? This is where you could be if you weren't crazy.
Well, William R. Foreman is number 99, so is that like he's a guy they lobotomized him or something, and that's how he's passing his time?
Which I guess if you didn't have a brain, that'd be fun. Or at least a frontal lobe.
I think there's another Nickelodeon that you don't look at through this, which brings that whole sequence with that guy to a darkly comical end.
Which I also think is another reflection to Sushong. Because he died very horribly as well. So, like, here's interrogation rooms. Interrogation rooms? Look at this office. Oh, and here's another huge, huge, huge parallel to Bioshock. And if you played Bioshock, you'll recognize this. I don't have to say anything.
I've done cannot be undone.
Quit whining. You just got here.
I cannot stop what I have put in motion.
Phlegm.
I know, my throat is very dry.
I can keep it from ever starting. He was my first hope.
His name was Value!
His name was Winston.
I'll get you out here in the Nate Market.
That angel looks very dopey.
It does.
Should be able to head downstairs and get to Elizabeth now.
So, So yeah, if you remember the original Bioshock, that happened. There's one where you could pick up an upgrade, and there was a doctor standing right behind you to kill you.
Yeah, first playthrough turned around, first thing I saw, I was like, okay. And it screamed right in my ear.
The first thing I said because I knew it was gonna happen. Like you could just feel it. I just went turn around.
Well, I was like into the acting and stuff. I was like, oh wow, Elizabeth,
Yeah.
that's really god.
Turn around, bright, scream. Ah!
And then after that, I just kept turning around like I'm ready. Where are you?
This is an interesting one, but I don't really ever use it. Anyway, I mean, the last Vox phone we listened to before I interrupted, of course not removing Storm, was a big hint of what's going to occur in this particular story. Because things aren't as they appear, which if you haven't gotten the hint already, yeah. Take that, broken turrets.
Rude.
I love his sound. It's like, stop it, stop it.
Hey, I know my heart stopped. Get back here.
You don't have to fight them all. Just jump into this elevator and get away.
Get back here!
No. This is an easy one to miss, to be honest, because you're so like.
Tomorrow the leash comes off. Because all of this has to end.
So there's also the ultimate irony of her wearing a choker is that it represented a collar or a leash. She was always kind of leashed up and being dragged around.
Who is to say that he would be any match for the monsters I have created?
Did you create Dracula?
Elizabeth, hold tight!
You can hear me in the voxophone, right?
The torture soundtrack is the most uncomfortable part of this whole scene.
It's a tear.
Yeah. You didn't guess that already?
You've been through this over 50 times.
Dies, died, will die.
Like us. Goodbye.
And we exploded. Oh, hey, Elizabeth.
Trips.
You...
Well, you mentioned the choker. If you noticed in the voxophone picture, she wasn't wearing it.
Yep.
The leash came off.
Mm-hmm.
All I can do
Man, you need a comb.
is what I set into motion. Slides into
And a
its
lozenge.
terminal stage. It took
I'm
all
sorry,
I
I'm looking
left
for
in me
Elizabeth, not you, Miss
just to
Female
bring you
Voice.
here.
Not you, Ms.
Elizabeth?
Comstock.
I don't understand. I heard you screaming. I was coming to get you. Are we...
Here. Take my hand.
Reach at this shadow. I can lift you up. My tiny hands.
My old tiny hands.
Oh, so hey, this shot's back.
Shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man.
Might as well take the time to
Say what
explain
you will
this
about
because
Comstock.
she'll explain.
He was a hell of a fortune teller.
And this also kind of sometimes even rolls a little bit into the story.
Torture that broke me.
After Songbird shows up to grab Elizabeth, you try to go and save her, but because Songbird is always there, you can't ever
Time
rescue
rots
her.
everything,
He's always there to stop you.
even hope.
So eventually she gave out and became Comstock. In that sense, her last bit of hope to be able to save the world is to summon you from that time to this future time where she's older to be able to save you in the past. It's a little bit complicated, but she used the last bit of her power to basically give you the tools to be able to save Elizabeth in the past.
And her last bit of power included the strength in her neck.
It's for her.
Yes, that's why she has that huge collar.
She'll know how to read it.
I love that line. She knows how to read it, because you'll see here in a minute why it's funny.
My son what?
How it walks
She literally gets that, it's like, you'll know how to read this kid's note. What does this mean?
As you can see, Booker, this is the year the New York Yankees did not win the World Series.
Back.
Then which year is it?
12. Before...
Eh?
There's still time.
Also, we brought this weird creature from this world. Something drippy or something.
Elizabeth!
Some great demon.
This part sucks. So you can see she's being violently tortured by loud rap music and looks like seizures.
ICP and Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. People in the house with their hands in the air, turn it off!
Tie her hands down, don't let her.
She wants to raise her hands in the air, like, if we don't care. No.
Maybe if I shut down
This part is a little tough because the enemies decide to be like, hey, I know you don't have the ammunition, but we're gonna wear a shit ton of armor now.
I remember this part. I was pissed because I killed everybody except for this one guy and he killed me.
That guy tripped down the stairs, did you see that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you.
And I almost got through the whole thing without dying. So mad.
Yeah, at this point I'm still concerned because the only ammunition I'm really getting is a shotgun, because that's all people are carrying. And I didn't upgrade my shotgun at all, so this sucks. 4, 5, for one dude. It's not like there's any harder enemies in that room. What?
Will you stop?
6. You don't eat my hot dog.
Why did you have a hot dog on you?
You never know when you'll die. All I had was this lame banana. So I have both of my DLC upgrade weapons. Still hate the machine gun. Watch this, I'm just like, I'm fine, I got a gun. Are you dead yet?
Takes a whole clip and he's still standing.
Are you dead yet? No. Oh, this kinda hurts.
Well, there's no Elizabeth, so...
So if you don't have Elizabeth there to kind of inject you with stuff, you just randomly open your door. Yeah?
When you die, you go back to work. No!
No, I'm a private dick again. Okay, I'll come out. Again, this is always a good tactic. Sword and shield tactic, as I call it. And I just stuck a trap to your face. Yes, these balls can become traps. And if it goes near them, it just explodes in shrapnel. Like that. So that's just gonna sit there now.
Oh yeah, return to sender. That was awesome.
Aye.
That tickles. I was like, you know what? I don't have any ammunition, but I do have some salts. So what we're trying to do is turn off the 2 generators so Elizabeth can escape this room by being all god power-ish. Always get confused at how to get there. And also I need to find ammunition bad because I don't know if I'm going to find any more enemies, which I do. So good intuition on me. Now you can choose how you handle this part. I'm already just grumpy. So no. At least I died comfortably.
I pulled the switch and then shot him.
The other doctor's like, I should be fine, right? So I need to go get that. Don't forget it, because I forgot like 2 of them thus far. I get confused here. Oh, and of course some more enemies show up, because I need that. With no salts. Oh, now it looks like Comstock. I'm like, I'm fucked. I'm so boned.
It was right around here.
I am boned. I can still kill the Patriot, maybe. Aw.
Aw.
Watch me die a lot here, it's fine.
By the way, you don't have salts.
Yeah, I know. By the way, you have no ammunition salts. Well, let's try this again. And of course it resets. Luckily a lot of the damage that was done before stays, but it's just still a pain in the ass. And thank God for Storm, it's been my savior in all these parts pretty much. That's what happens when you blow up their gears, it's instant death for the Patriots. And I can't use any more salt, so I gotta try to kill these guys that take like 17 shells. So stupid. At this point, the difficulty curve rising so high, it's just like, fuck you, game.
Did he just call you a milk sock?
I just point at me and I'm just like, I am not.
Is that like old American for winker?
Even in America, they never called them wankers. Bloody Yanks. So I'm supposed to go to that side of the green thing, but I'm like, whatever, let's look over here for no reason.
No.
Oh, I just ran into another turret.
Damn it, pass Travis.
That's why I hate the machine gun, because it always takes a whole clip to do anything. And of course, there's a gun I find on an enemy.
Yep. Still torturing her.
Any moment, Booker.
I can't believe how smoothly this is going.
He's even right outside, I just don't understand. I'm like, maybe this is the way around. Oh, I'm back where I was.
It literally just looped around the room.
Does he think this is a Mexican hat dance or something?
A really long one?
I dance, around the Mexican hat. So that's the way we need to go. And my gun's going crazy. But we need to go through there. Part run by. Whatever. I could have cut that out, but I wanted you to just laugh at me.
You said Mexican hat dance, but since it's Colombian hat dance.
He just fell into the geometry. His death was a little bit more painful. This is what happens when you stop all the power. Elizabeth gets a little bit grumpy and summons Kansas. No. No. No, it's so boring! Kansas is so boring! Oh! And this doesn't kill Elizabeth because... Well, alright, whatever.
Hope you enjoyed your visit.
She is strapped down.
Elizabeth, I'll be right there.
It's like an F5 tornado.
She's very strapped down.
She's Elizabeth. She can get through anything.
She's in there, wee! It's supposed to be what a water slide feels like. It's a tornado, what?
I hope there's all the chunky stuff in it, too.
Oh, Elizabeth, I missed your stupid everything.
You did so good there. Let me help you out here a little bit. Get out of the chair. Oh, oh. When did you get a tattoo? Hey, what was that?
Is that a biohazard sign? That's cool.
She's gotten so tough at this point. After all the torture, she's like, just get this over with. Tie my corset while you're at it.
I can't even tie my own shoes.
What is it?
Just read it.
Why do you... Anything you shouldn't have a corset on. It's gonna impede your movement.
Up and over and under.
I'm the one who...
Look, ma'am, I've never worn a corset.
We're gonna find an airship and we'll leave Paris.
Okay.
Elizabeth. Remember, you wanted to go
We're
to...
not leaving. We are going to find Comstock.
I like how we've switched roles here.
I will not allow that.
And so what, you're going to kill him?
This is where you start moralizing, Booker. You forget. I know you.
No, you don't, really. You don't.
Really?
Just look at this hand.
Booker? What are you going to do to stop me?
Not a damn thing.
Throw bubblegum at her face.
Do it for you.
Not a damn thing, because, oh god, it's on me already!
Not a damn thing gets swept up.
Not a damn thing, because I didn't tie up a corset either. Deal with that shit if I die.
Oh, finally I can quit, Jesus. This is the worst private investigation I've ever had.
I think I've wiped away plenty of debts by this point.
I was complaining about all the missing cat cases, but god damn it, do I want it.
So, we need to get in here now that she's available to do so. I'm like, and I hand her like 15 lockpicks. Here you go.
There you go.
And you're back to your calm self despite the massive wound in your back.
Looks very severe there, Doctor.
Yeah, I'm sure I need money. Whatever.
It's the voxophone recorded 5 seconds before Booker kills him.
So I'm standing here and this guy's doing the Mexican hat dance around the doctor's here. I'm quite confused by that. Oh, hey, how's it going? Blah!
We'll make this one weep.
I like how they basically treated her with the Pavlov's conditioning idea.
Can you get this open?
At least in trying to teach her to become religious. Which, honestly, I feel like sometimes religions do anyway.
There.
Do something good and you get a treat.
If I remember correctly, when I played, when she unlocked that thing right after that scene, she was like, this little lock? I got it. It's like, Elizabeth, you just were screaming.
You've been tortured for years and you're like, sarcasm.
It's like, whatever, I could do this with my
Did
feet.
she say anything about
Whatever, I mean, I have a big wound in my back. This is nothing.
Yeah, why aren't you bleeding, Elizabeth?
I'm not human, Booker.
I've been saying that all the time. I'm really a Pokemon.
I don't die, I faint.
Booker, I'm Mew 3.
Well, alright. The last little bit of Comstock House actually a lot nicer than the torture chamber downstairs. And they're all dead. This area's worth looking around because this is kind of your last area you can truly loot. At this point in the game, because we're very close to the end. We've gotten Elizabeth back from the torture chamber, and Comstock is actually nearby in an airship, so we're going to be going there to murder. And at this point, if I want to upgrade my guns, it might be a good idea. Which I slapped myself for not upgrading my shotgun earlier, so we're doing that. Not that I think I actually use it from this point on, because I'm stupid. Let's pick up this gun instead.
Don't even touch it.
No, like machine gun, fuck you. Okay, machine gun, go, scarred me.
Find a way on board.
Stay here. I'll handle this.
We're doing this together, or I'm
Right in a
doing it
pole.
alone. Either way, I need
Doing this together.
Room for one more, says the ghost gun.
I'm gonna hang out with him now. He seems cooler.
How thrilling to launch. How breathtaking the apex.
How funny the welt.
Terrifying the descent.
Right, Elizabeth?
Drags you down into the inevitable.
ready.
I say that because we're going down. Mayday. Mayday.
We're going down, down, down.
Just in the distance.
Take cover!
This part kind of sucks too.
Must be duds.
Those aren't duds. They're
Spuds!
Also, at this point, they randomly get drop ships.
I built all of this.
It's a thing now.
In my blood. And what has DeWitt ever done for you?
A lot of murder.
I tied a corset.
Oh, we had an adventure.
A means to an end.
A Pokemon adventure.
We.
It's super effective. I will fight. God, Gears, just die already.
Well, they would if your gun wasn't crap.
So this brings us back to home. Thank God Elizabeth's back. Help me murder them. Summon another tornado, will you?
Right?
Or something else. Not gonna be like, I'm gonna summon a mosquito, the shittiest turd in the game? Okay. Yes, build up my power. It only makes me stronger.
Elizabeth, we've missed your baseball pitches.
Next time, just throw me a bat. It's fine. Ow, God! You just go into spaz mode. You're just like, summon shit, reload. At least he's just running by, ma'am.
I like how she just does this crouching thing when she's near one. Like they suddenly just can't see her.
Damn. And he just gets back up. I'm fine. Ah, not that one, though.
Need this?
got it.
Hell yes, I do. So Return to Cinder does make this area a little bit easier. Because it is blocking those rocket shots.
I was about to ask, is it catching the grenades?
Well, I'm not getting damaged by it, at least. Get away! Aw, shit, now it's just a trap.
Jeez, Booker. You can reload an assault rifle with one hand.
He can do it while on a hook as well. I'm Comstock.
I am calm and stocky.
Chunky soup. See, this is what happens when you upgrade your shotgun. Deal with that shit.
Elizabeth, couldn't you toss me that one? It was right there in the open.
And I'm like, okay, maybe I can pick up another weapon. Everyone's using machine guns! Fuck it. Guard me! I know you guard me!
Oh, shit.
Now that's a ghost I want. Senpai! The trap's not doing much for me there, but whatever. It actually did work pretty effectively on accident. See, it feels like the team is back together again at this point, which is near the end of the game, which feels weird, considering we've been with her the whole game.
Booker, Elizabeth, and Ghost Gun.
Ghost Gun! This is kind of the last stand that...
Shuttle that can take us to the hand.
Last stand, at least, until their airship. If make it past here, we're screwed. Storm.
Hold that thought, Elizabeth.
I can help you. No, I'm good.
Wait, no, I'm
Take
fine.
this.
Whoa.
It goes through walls now? Okay.
I went through boxes before.
The ship is also another voice I like.
This ship is set to return to the hand of the prophet. I have awaited
That's Ken
your
living
orders
again.
to proceed.
That's gotta be.
Alright, ghosts, you got me up here too. Which I could have honestly used as a decent strategy here. Because this area's a little bit tough. It's like, okay, there's a lot of enemies now, but now you have limited space to fight them.
Of the prophet.
I value you as a customer.
I value if you put on a seatbelt.
What I did was attach myself to the hook while we had our serious conversation.
It's possible to redeem the kind of things
that we've done.
Redeem.
I shot them. You used a tornado.
Yeah, the only thing you've done really is stab Daisy.
Are you afraid of God?
And that's because she was gonna murder a kid.
But I'm afraid of you.
Grumpy face.
I mean, seriously, you rolled around in fire and you were just okay with it.
You were in the middle of a tornado and you said we.
I say we for everything, Booker. We.
Even if I don't enjoy it. Thank God, Carbine. Hooray! I'm so lucky.
I thought it was a guy screaming like it fell off the barge.
After ha!
Still looking.
Elizabeth, there's not much here. What the? Where did you? Okay.
I found another gun over here. Okay. You can't try to fight him over here. The only thing it's really stationary, and you can always go and fight them on their own ship. Which just seems more ballsy. I don't know why I throw that trap off the edge there. I think I'm just getting a bad habit of holding the button down.
Just to kill that flying seagull that was around.
Which was an achievement. Yes. See, she handed me another one! That's two! That's two!
Here you go.
Here you go, champ!
She looked at you very like,
Like, how do I do this?
I don't toss this?
There's nobody there. Tosses you assault from a mile away in a battle. Here you go. Right here.
She tries to hand it to you, but she's shaking. She just smashes into her own face. Like, don't know how to do this.
God
Whoa!
damn, Elizabeth.
What have you missed?
What if you healed the enemy?
Hits the rocket guy, gets like 2 more layers of armor.
Just punch him.
We both thought the same thing. It's like, Travis, you're being stupid.
Bob.
Return to the gunship, but I have another one. Elizabeth, jump over here. I'm doing all the work.
Okay, Elizabeth, you can have that one and I'll have this one.
We'll distract them. But I'm the only one driving you back to the boat, haha.
Watch out, rockets.
And here come the Vox too, because why not?
We're still relevant.
That's basically what this does scream, where it's just like, I know Daisy's not here, but hey, we're a thing.
Remember us?
Remember when we loaded a ship with like 6 rocket people and 1 guy with a machine gun?
I mean, we weren't as stupid as the ghost part, but you know. Eh?
Look at us dance in our approval. Oh, bro. And buy a helmet.
By life.
Look how much does it take to kill a rocket dude. That's so stupid. First time I did this part, I died a lot.
what's the guy doing hanging out in your barge?
I was just so happy that there was finally an airship battle.
Surprised they didn't do it earlier once again.
I'm surprised it just wasn't half the game.
This is, I mean, this kind of does point out a problem a lot of games tend to have, is that they seem to focus on really great beginnings and ends in terms of what they put into the game. Sometimes these games lack a lot of depth in the middle, which is what I consider the ghost part. Ow. Died near the end.
She's injecting you while you're falling out of the sky.
While being shot by 2 more mosquitoes. It's okay, this shot will deal with your hundreds of wounds. I'm distracted, okay? Elizabeth's like, God damn it.
Stay with me, Booker.
Stay with me, Booker?
She pulls me right back up in front of a turret. Oh, God damn it. That's what it feels like. You're alive, Booker, Nine. I'm dead again.
By this point, okay, Booker, come the fuck on, Jesus.
Seriously, it's starting to become used needle territory here. So I'm like, you know, fuck his shield. Just absorb everything. Oh, fuck.
Take that, second seagull.
Yeah, she hit me third thing, yeah!
She throws it past you and boomerangs back to you.
Take that, trap.
In case you weren't doing it before.
Hello, friends.
And goodbye.
I like jumped at him from 3 feet away and he's still screaming. Oh! Oh, I tried to knock him off the ship. I'm like, come on, come on. Smack face first on the wall.
Falls off the ship.
Ah!
Dies again.
Booker, let me inject you in midair.
Just drop me off.
She just fires it out of a sniper rifle.
Problem, Booker.
I won't abandon you.
Like I did the last 3 times in a row.
And apparently a version of you like 50 years ago. Alright, so there is Comstock's airship, which is going to be the final part of the game. And if you haven't played this game before, get ready for your mind to be blown.
Oh boy. Booker.
Prepare to watch me die more. That's just going to be a running theme for these last 2 parts because your health just doesn't exist. I know you guys mentioned, looks like you have so many upgrades, doesn't matter. Because apparently the enemies get the same curve.
It gets to the point where Elizabeth just makes you like a sports drink hat with all the injections that go directly to Booker's mouth.
You're shooting, but you're holding your IV on a wheel.
So that is a good point. You really can't upgrade every weapon in one playthrough.
Yeah. There's no reoccurring enemy set. Like, you can come back and just run money. I mean, even if you searched everywhere, you wouldn't have enough money to do that. And also upgrade the plasmids. Or not plasmids. Upgrade the vigors you want. Same thing. Whatever. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, after this final part, I'm also going to be recording the 2 episodes of the DLC known as Burial at Sea. If you haven't played Bioshock or Bioshock Infinite, you might lose something out of it if you try to watch the DLC, but it is a really good DLC, and that will be parts coming after this last part. But we're still, the last part is going to be a big discussion because the last part of this game deserves a big discussion. You'll get our opinions on what happens, because all 3 of us have beaten it. So you'll get our opinions about the end of the game at that point. Also going to be joined by Olivia, hey!
Olivia's beating it too.
So 4 opinions. We'll all be yelling at each other. One of us will say we. Not me, though.